Hello, how are you doing? It's Leslie here from Wild Country Woman, and I thought I'd talk to you today about what is the perimenopause. Here in May, in 2021, we've just seen the broadcast of the Sex Myths and Menopause documentary featuring Davina McCall, and this has generated so much discussion, which has been brilliant. It's great to see so much more coverage of menopause, perimenopause, and women's health in general in the media. It's so important. But I thought it might be useful to just have a brief introduction to what is the perimenopause, because this is the phase that we're talking about. This is what we're talking about when women experience the decline of estrogen and progesterone, which can cause a whole host of different symptoms. Menopause itself is actually just one day. The definition of menopause is the one day 12 months after your final menstrual period. After that, you are postmenopausal, and you are no longer ovulating and producing eggs, and so therefore producing estrogen and progesterone. And so perimenopause is that phase around menopause. Peri actually means around. It's also a supernatural being from Persian folklore, but I'm not sure that's relevant. But peri means around menopause. And what happens is that in our body, we have so many different cells with estrogen and progesterone receptors. And as we start ovulating less and we are producing less estrogen, less progesterone on a monthly basis, then we start to experience the symptoms of withdrawal almost of those hormones. Hormones are like little messengers that head around our body and can kind of tell different cells to perform different functions. And they're in our brains, our guts, our hearts, livers, kidneys, our bones, our joints, our skin, everywhere. And so therefore women can experience a wide variety of symptoms, and every woman tends to experience them differently. So, well, what can you do about it? There is no magic pill, and research has been a little bit limited, despite the fact that 51% of the population of this planet will go through it. Some women will transition through perimenopause with no symptoms. Women in different parts of the world and different ethnic populations will experience symptoms differently. But the main thing I think that we need to focus on is about how to manage those symptoms, but also those indicators we need to start investing in our long-term health, because it's an indication that things are changing in our bodies. And estrogen and progesterone are enormously protective of our brains, hearts, bones, joints, skin, etc. And so taking action in perimenopause to support our long-term well-being is really important. HRT is definitely an option. Many GPs are reluctant to prescribe it because of outdated research and reporting around the link between HRT and breast cancer. The risk isn't as high as, for example, drinking a couple of glasses of wine a day. But HRT isn't for everybody, by all means, and HRT isn't a magic pill. We also need to start investing in our long-term well-being, and that we can do that through micro actions. And I'm going to talk about these in this video series over the next few weeks. But if you are interested in taking a deeper dive and kind of feeling a little bit like you'd like some guidance through this phase, then I run regular What is the Perimenopause workshops online on Zoom, accessible from anywhere. And the next one coming up is on the 3rd of June. It's in the evening, 7:30 till 9. And I try and cover perimenopause in a really empowered way, so that you go away with a better understanding of what's happening and access to information and resources, and a sense of feeling like you can take action to support your well-being. So I'll drop a line to the link in the comments, but do let me know if you've got any questions. But I really believe that understanding more about it and taking action now can have enormous benefits for our long-term health. Take care, bye.